So, hello guys. So, ayan, the last topic of your finals is all about death and dying. So, when it comes to the patients na alam natin na malapit nang mamatay or meron na silang parang taning sa buhay, we promote good and pleasant dying through compassionate palliative care. Pag sinabi natin palliative care, ibigay na natin yung best care for that patient para wala tayong pagsisisihan when it comes na mamatay siya, di ba? Merong ganong style, di ba, sa family, pangit yung trato sa kanya nung una, tapos nung nalaman nilang mamatay na siya, parang nagsisisi sila, dapat pala ganito-ganito, ganyan. So, yan yung palliative care. Ibibigay natin yung best care for that patient when it comes na bago siya mamatay or in case na mamatay. Okay? And then, syempre, as a nurse, you have to cope with disability and death. Okay? Hindi pwedeng ma-attach tayo. Okay lang na umiyak kasi normal lang naman yung pag umiyak sila. Syempre pag mababa ang luha mo, pwedeng makiiyak. Pero yung alam mo naman, pamilya, tapos grabe yung iyak, ay Diyos ko, di ba? So as a nurse, syempre you have to act as a professional. Okay, so when it comes to loss, di ba? Pag sinabi natin loss, di ba minsan sinasabi loss and found, di ba? LOST. Pag sinabi naman natin loss, LOSS, is a change in a person's situation that reduces the probability of achieving goals. Is when a person is without something, something the formerly possessed, sabi niya. Or it is an actual or potential situation in which a valued object, person, or the like is inaccessible or changed so that it is no longer perceived as valuable. Parang nawala na yung feeling mo sa kanya. Parang ganun, di ba? Loss. Parang wala ka ng, tawag dito, interest. Ganon. Yan yung ibig sabihin ng loss. Okay? Pwede din, loss means no one is exempt. Okay? Darating sa buhay natin na mamamatay tayong lahat. At hindi po exempted yung iba dito. Lahat tayo pare-parehong mamamatay. Okay? So that's the loss. Okay, there's a categories of loss. We have self-loss, external loss. So may dalawa. Pag sinabi natin self-loss, we have three. Loss of physiologic, we have psychologic self, loss of socio-cultural self, and loss of physical self. Pag sinabi natin psychologic self, like nawawalan na ng self-esteem or personal identity, di ba? Pag sinabi natin socio-cultural self, like pananalita mo, pagkikihalubilo mo, or yung culture heritage or like influence of other cultures. Then pag sinabi naman natin physical self, syempre, from the word physical, the extent, duration, viability of the loss will influence how the individual responds to loss. Or for example, nawalan ng limb or a part of the body like yung upper extremities or lower extremities, di ba? Or kahit nga sa daliri eh. So that's the loss of physical self. Then we have loss of spiritual self, loss of hope, values, beliefs, di ba? Bakit, Lord? Bakit ginawa mo sa akin to? Di ba? Loss of hope. Despair sets in and the patient gives up. Okay? Walang Diyos, bakit niya ako pinabayaan? Usually, yan yung sinasabi natin, loss of spiritual self. Diba? Hindi naman ako nagkulang, ganyan. Yan yung mga loss of spiritual self. How about pag sinabi natin external, like an object, possession, loved one, or pwedeng separation, moving, promotion, or death. So that's the external loss, like actual, perceived, maturational loss, situational loss, anticipatory loss. So pag sinabi natin actual, from the word actual, like nawawalan ka ng part of the body, nawalan ka ng asawa, ng jowa, like valued object na wala yung sentimental value sa'yo. For example, ring bracelet, matagal mo na sinusuot, biglang nawala. So nawala ka sa sarili mo. Okay? Then perceived loss, felt by a person but intangible to others, di ba? For example, di ba, dati nakasandal ka sa magulang mo since working ka na, nagkaroon na ng financial independence, hindi ka nasanay. Kasi nga, dati-dati lahat ng gusto mo binibigay nila. So that's the perceived loss. How about the maturational loss? Pag sinabi natin maturational loss, it is experienced as a result of natural development process. For example, nawalan ka ng unang anak daw. Tapos nawalan ka ng parents. Okay? Yung for example, di ba yung mga pamilya na first time nagkaroon ng anak, tapos papasok ng school yung kanilang anak, parang hindi sila nasanay na wala sila sa bahay. So that's the maturational loss. Ay, hantong din pala ako sa panahon. Di ba guys, sa lola at lolo natin, lahat naging successful, o kung pupunta ng ibang bansa, iba nag-Manila, etc. Tapos ang naiwan na lang yung mga matatanda, that's the maturational loss. And then situational loss is experienced as a result of an unpredictable event. Yung biglaan ba, 'di ba? Biglang na-aksidente tapos sabay namatay. Pwede din ano yun? Nag-tsunami, 'di ba? Nawala yung mga ari-arian mo. Tapos sudden death, hindi natin akalain na mamamatay. Parang kahapon nakita mo lang ang lakas-lakas, kinamagahan patay na siya. So that's the situational loss. And lastly, we have anticipatory loss. Pag sinabi natin anticipatory loss, a personal or a person displays loss in their behaviors for a loss that has yet to take place. Like, nagkaroon ng life-threatening illness, yung pasyente, parang nasa mindset mo na mamamatay siya anytime, di ba? So, hindi mo alam yung gagawin mo sa sarili mo, paano ka nag-peace, paano ka alam mo yung kahit todo dasal ka na parang wala na kasi nandyan na eh. So, that's the anticipatory loss. So, this is the difference between dying and death. Pag sinabi natin dying, it is an integral part of life. Okay? Alam na natin na kahit kakapanganak natin, alam natin, anytime, anywhere, pwede tayo mamamatay. Okay? So, that's the word dying. Pag sinabi natin death, permanent cessation of all vital functions. Kumbaga, the end of human life. Mamamatay ka rin naman. Ganyan. Pag dying, it is a process of coming to an end. Dying is mamamatay pa lang. Okay? Mamamatay. Pag sinabing death, patay na. Okay? End of human life. Okay? So, huwag po kayo malito sa dying at saka death. Pag dying, papunta pa lang sa ganung crisis. Pag sinabing death, ayun na, patay ka na. Parang ganun. Uy, huwag naman patay ka na. Parang patay na siya. Parang ganun. Okay, so, these are the developmental stage. Diba? Naalala niyo si Eric Erikson. So, pag sinabi natin infancy to toddler, guys, okay. Pag sinabi kasi natin infancy, usually first 4 weeks. Pero pag pupuntang toddler, usually 2 to 3 years old or 1 to 3 years old. Toddler po yan. So, infancy to toddler. Pag infancy, syempre, no concept of death, etc. etc. So, basahin nyo na lang to guys. Pasadahan lang natin to. Okay, basta toddler is 1 to 3 years old. Pag preschooler, 3 to 6 years old. Okay, schooler, 6 to 12 years old. Kasi pag preschooler, di ba? 3 to 6. Mga kinder, prep, ganyan pa yan. Okay, schooler is 6 to 12 years old. Adolescents, 13 to 17 years old. Young adults, 18 to 30 years old. Middle adults, 30 to 60. Late adults, 60 and above. Okay, so kindly read for that part. Okay, marami talaga yan guys. Pero common sense. Kasi ano na siya, hinimay-himay na siya according sa developmental stage. So, what are the summary of coping behaviors? Pag sinabi natin, yan, the grieving child, example sa preschooler, di ba? 3 to 5 or 2 to 5. From the word rest, mnemonics is rest. Regression, express little concern, separation, fear, and temporary state. How about early schoolers, 6 to 9? Okay? Kabji. Okay? C, cry. A, anxious often. B, better understanding of death. G, grasping unclear cause and effect. How about in late schooler, 9 to 12 years old, from the word drugs? Distancing and daydreaming, realistic view, afraid to leave home, grades are poor, separation anxiety. And then pag sinabi natin adolescent, di ba? Young adult, usually 12 to 17. From the word sad, di ba? Substance abuse, aggression, drastic behavior. The grieving adult, di ba? Or young adult, 18 to 30 years old or 18 to 35 years old, influenced by religious and cultural belief. Okay? Then 45 to 65 years old usually accepts on mortality na, wala, anytime, mamamatay na din ako, parang gano'n. Yun na yung mindset nila, di ba? Encounters death of parents, experience death and anxiety. So, from the word grieving, nag-peace in the reaction to a perceived loss, like process of psychological, social, somatic reaction to a perceived loss. Yan, emotional. Okay, ayan yung grief. Kaya yung sinasabi yung grieving stage. Meron yung time sisisihin mo yung sarili mo, tapos sisisihin mo yung ibang tao, sisisihin mo yung namatay, ganyan, etc. etc. It is said to be a natural reaction often expected to any kind of loss. Is a total response to the emotional experience of the loss and is manifested in thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Depende naman po yan, di ba? Meron yung nag-base sa religion niya, di ba? Ito na talaga yung bigay sa kanya ng Diyos. Ito po yung araw na siguro na kompleto niya ng kanyang tasking, parang ganon. So that's the grieving process. Okay? Better term as state since grief is dynamic. Okay? So what are the characteristic of grief? Like a mental suffering, sharp sorrow, painful, syempre masakit. Subjective and individualized, follow loss, and accompanies mourning. Okay? So as a nurse, kailangan kayo po ang mag-comfort sa kanila. And be careful tayo sa mga gagamitin nating words. Okay? Disenfranchised grief is briefly over a loss that is not or cannot be acknowledged openly, mourned publicly, or socially supported. Okay? 3 categories of circumstances that can result in this disenfranchised grief, like a relationship has no legitimacy. Okay? Yung hindi ka maapektuhan sa pag-grief nila. Pag sinabi natin si disenfranchised grief, yung hindi ka apektado. Like yan, tayo po yan guys. May mga mabababa ang luha, pero hindi ganun kagrabe. Yung, wala, kawawa naman, namatayan siya ng anak. Okay? Pero parang wala lang sa'yo. Okay? Yan, the loss itself is not recognized and the griever is not recognized. Alam natin yung mga nag-grief ay nagluluksa. Pero as a nurse, hindi natin to ma-feel. Parang nakikiramay po, hanggang doon na lang tayo. Okay? So, mourning, paghihinagpies, di ba? Kung si grief is pagluluksa, si mourning is hinagpies. Is a period of acceptance of loss and grief during which the person learns to deal with the loss. Ayan, tanggap niya na. Pero nandun pa rin na paghihinagpies. Okay? Yung kaya na bumalik sa dating ADLs. Diba? Anong ADLs? Activity, daily living. Ayan. So, pag sinabi natin bereavement, it is a state of grieving during which a person goes through grief reactions. Like state of having suffered a loss. Grabe, parang nagkasakit na siya. Parang dinibdib niya. That's the bereavement, diba? Bereaved people often neglect their health to an extreme. Dahil po sa namatayan sila, parang wala na siyang pake sa sarili niya. Ano pang say-say ng buhay ko, namatay din naman si Kwan, diba? So that's the bereavement. Wala na siyang pake sa sarili. Okay? There's a grief and nagkakaroon na siya ng grief reactions like masakit ang ulo, masakit ang mata, pinabayaan ng sarili, etc. etc. Then we have general characteristics of grief stages. We have reactions to grief and dying are similar, and then stages of reactions overlap and vary among individuals. Okay, what are the normal grief reactions? We have denial. Yes, syempre nag-deny po yan. Diba? Hindi ko kasalanan na namatay siya kasi ganyan, binigay ko naman lahat. Diba? Sadness, nandun pa rin yung syempre kalungkutan kasi wala na siyang buhay. Then galit, kasalanan to ni ano eh, di ba? Kung hindi sana pinakain ng ano, ganto ganyan, nagagalit. Then fear, syempre natatakot siya, ano na kayo mangyayari sa akin since wala na si Juan? Okay, and then anxiety. Okay? No, baka nandito lang siya, no, di ba? Okay? Symptoms of grief, usually physically drained, super buffering ng utak, emotionally out of control, nagwawala, walang gana kumain, pwedeng anytime, pwedeng kapitan ng sakit, kahit nagwa-vitamins, since dahil ang ating body response ay hindi naugnay dun sa dapat maging healthy, nagkakaroon ng disease. And then easy fatigability, mabilis mapagod, dahil kahit nakaupo ka lang maghapon, pero kung ikaw ay nagluluksa, okay, feeling mo talaga pagod na pagod ka. And then neglect work, hindi ka na seryoso sa trabaho mo. Itsura mo, mas mukha ka ng pasyente. Personal hygiene, hindi na nagagawa. And then loudness, okay? Loudness, parang bihira lang. Or siguro kung sinabi na, itong loudness na nakalagay dito, yung parang sumisigaw, okay? Hindi control. Parang doon niya na-express yung sama ng loob niya sa loudness. And then guilt. Okay, guilty. A person who is guilty cannot move on. Okay, kung hindi ko lang sana siya sinama, ay hindi nagkaganto. Diba? So that's the guilt. Then lack of interest. Inawalan na gana. And then zombie effect. Existing without life. And then thinking is unclear. Okay? From the word thinking is unclear, hindi maayos sa pag-isip pag may tinanong, biglang katulad. Tapos, oo pala, kwan. Okay, ayan. Sinabi ko nga, part na din yung forgetful. Okay, that are the symptoms. And then, syempre, meron yung iyak, meron na sumisigaw, meron din yung, yung para mapapabuntong hininga na lang, and then, wala ka ng gana. Pag, sexually active ka, wala kang gana. Okay? Dahil nagluluksa ka, parang pati ba naman yung sex life mo is madadamay. Okay? So, factors that affect grief and dying usually age. Pwedeng matanda, pwedeng matanda, bata, or binata, dalaga, di ba? Depende. The family role, okay? Basahin nyo na rin dito part guys, yung rationale niya. Then, socioeconomic factors like economic laws. Then, cultural influences or culture. Parang naulit lang, no? Tapos, si cultural, tsaka si religious, almost halos magkadikit lang din naman yan. Pero pag sinabi kasi natin cultural sa ibang way, parang kung ano yung kinagisnan niya, kung ano yung kinasanayan niya. Pero pag sinabi natin religious, yung religion nila. Okay? Kung ano yung practices nila sa kanilang religion. So, here are the grief and the family, which is denial, isolation, depression, anger, guilt, fear, rejection. So, that's the 7. Grief and the family. Pag sinabi natin denial, syempre, di ba? Usually support and then strive to increase the development of awareness. As a nurse, ito po yung mga gagawin niya pag isolation, di ba? Introvert si patient. Okay? Encourage and offer the person and the family opportunities to express his or her emotions. Okay? Pag sinabi natin depression, from the word depress, diba? Begin with simple problem solving and move towards acceptance. Depress ka. Okay? Then anger, galit. Okay? Listen in community. Allow for cry to replace their energy. Okay? Hayaan mo muna silang umiyak. Hindi, ito lang yung tanong ko. Dami-dami mong sinagot. Huwag ganon. Okay? Hayaan nyo silang makinig kayo. Na as it is na interesado kayo. Then we have guilt. Listen and communicate, allow crying, and promote more. Kaya nga, usually, guys, pag gantong scenario, we have to do self-awareness, di ba? Kumusta ka na po? Ano po yung mga dapat yung gawin? Ano po yung mga problema po? Ba't humantong pa tayo sa ganito? Ano po ba yung mga kinain-kain niya po? Ano yung kadalasan na ano? Yan. Kaya nga tayo nag-go-gordons. Okay? And then, we have also fear. And then rejection. from the word fear, syempre takot. What if? Nandiyan yung mga what ifs. Fear. Then rejection, takot na ma-reject. Di ba? Lalo na sa love life, mas pangit ang ma-reject. Okay? Char. So next, we have different signs of impending death. Bigla-biglang pagkamatay. We have 5. Clinical death, biological death, cerebral death, brain death, and social death. Okay, pag sinabi natin clinical death, function stops, apnea, the patient will go into coma. Yan yung clinical. From the word clinical, coma. Biological, brain and heart stop. From the word biological, B, brain and heart stops. Okay, organ cease to function, no PR or pulse rate. That's the biological. Pag sinabi natin cerebral death, affects the cerebrum and irreversibly unconscious. From the word utak, yan na, cerebrum. Then brain death, cerebral panecrosis, extensive tissue death. Ayan yung sinasabi ko, guys. Okay. Oh. Social death, the time when the physician pronounced death. That's the social death. Okay, we have different clinical signs of death. Loss of muscle tone, decreased circulation, changes in VS and flat ECG. Pag nag-flat ECG kasi guys, ibig sabihin, patay na si patient. Pwede na natin pronounce or pronounce si doc na death. Then time. Okay? Then we have changes in VS. Okay? Kaya nga, usually, di ba, depende sa order ng doctor kung every 2 hours ba yan, every 4 hours sa kuhanan ng VS. Okay? Pwede din pupils dilated, dull eyes, sunken eyes, yan yung sa VS. Pwedeng palitan. And then, pag decreased circulation, usually, di ba, nagnanumb, nagka-clammy feet, hands, ears, nose. Then, muscle tone, syempre, magiging manipis na po yan. Then, we have changes that occur while approaching death and after death. Okay, facial appearance, sight, speech, and hearing. Okay, then kayo na bahala sa rationale. Okay? We have skin and musculoskeletal system. Ayan. From the word, mamaya, pag-tackle natin yung rigor mortis, ganyan. Okay? The cerebral nervous system. Okay, sa ulo. Circulatory. Okay, sa bloodstream. Gastroenterito-urinary system. O yan yung mga yon. Then, functional grieving. When the person cannot move on with normal activities. Okay? Does not allow the person to adjust to situation, di ba? Hindi makamove on sa kanyang ginawa. So, that's the dysfunctional grieving. Pag sinabi natin abbreviated grief, it is brief but genuinely felt. Mabait. Okay? The anticipated grief is experienced in advance of the event or occurs before the actual loss. Then, unhealthy grief, okay, is pathologic dysfunctional grief. Okay? So, usually ito, basa-basa na lang kayo. Tandaan na niyo si Otto's phase of living and dying related tasks. Like, the living with illness phase, the active dying phase. Tanong nyo nga to, ha? Then, the living with illness phase. So, yan, basahin nyo na lang. Medyo marami-rami. Then, patient and family tasks of the active dying phase and tasks at the time of death. Kaya anong gagawin mo after death? Hahayaan mo na ng pasyente, pwede yun ang kuhanin. Okay na po, binalot na namin. Okay, wag ganon. Meron tayong proper way. Itatanggalin natin lahat ng mga dentures, kung ano yung nilagay sa loob ng bibig, gano'n. Okay? The family tasks after death. After. So, more on yan. Pagkibasa na lang. Okay, so, we have the body changes after death. Pag namatay, ano naging kulay ng pasyente? We have 3 actually, rigor mortis, and algor mortis. Okay, ano to? Livor mortis, from the word liver, di ba? So usually, uh, okay, cyanotic skin, gravitational pulling, yan ang kulay ng livor mortis, medyo pale. Then pag sinabi natin rigor mortis, nagkakaroon na po lahat. Okay? Like body position, face dentures, closed eyes and mouth, at least 2 to 4 hours. So lack of ATP, like adenosine triphosphate. Then algor mortis. Okay? Ito na yung pinaka-last. Okay? So, pagkibasa na lang, and then, yan. Post-mortem. Okay? Pag nakadilat ang mata, guys, usually, kung na naka-sideline, syempre, tupay nyo na siya, guys. Ayusin nyo na. Like, kung naka-semi-followers, flat nyo siya. And then, kung nakanganga, you have to tally, okay, the face of the patient para mag-close yung bibig. And then, pag nakadilat siya ng mata, i-close natin yung mata. Okay? Then, remove all attachments like, for example, pronounced death. May swero pa, tanggalan mo ng swero. Naka-catheter, tanggalan mo ng catheter. Tapos may Jackson Prats, pa kailang tanggalin, etc. etc. Okay, so that's the postmortem care. Ay, ako po. Okay, ano na lang po din. Bills of rights of the dying patient. Usually, di ba, we have that patient's right. So, dito naman guys, meron dying patient. Okay, death-related religious, beliefs, and attitude. Yeah. Pag sinabi natin kasi beliefs and attitude, syempre, kung ano yung mga paniniwala. So, usually, autopsy may be prohibited, opposed, discouraged by Eastern Orthodox Muslims, Jehovah's Witness, and Orthodox Jesus. Okay? Guys, ito po ay nakadepende kung anong relihiyon. Okay? Kasi usually, most of the Muslim, di ba, ayaw. Kasi sila na pa ang maghuhukay. Ganyan. Meron naman mga Muslim na susunugin lahat. Diba? Hindi sila nagbabayad ng cremation. Sila mismo yung nagka-cremate. Diba? Then organ donation is prohibited by the Jehovah Witness and Muslims. Pag nakikita tayo ng ganitong religion, huwag na natin silang tanongin na, magdo-donate po ba kayo ng organs yun, di ba? Then, cremation is discouraged and opposed by Mormons, Eastern Orthodox, Islamic, and Jewish faiths. Pag sinabi nating Hindus, okay, prefer cremation and cast ashes in a holy river. Di ba? Kikita nyo ba sa mga, ano yun, river? Mga telenovelas, di ba? Ginaganon yung abo. Okay, and then Christians are use medical means to prolong life, and the Jewish faith generally opposes prolonging life after will bring damage. Buddhist permits euthanasia. So nurses need to be knowledgeable about the client's death-related rituals, such as last rites, chanting, and at the size and the like. Okay, so that's the end of Paina. So, guys, hoping na mapanood nyo ito and God bless sa exam nyo bukas. Okay, bye.